A struggling street musician was playing guitar every day on the same corner. But one day a miracle happened when he noticed a young boy who would return every day just to watch him play. So listen up as we tell you the full story in today's episode of The Inspiring. The old man has played this song for so many years that his fingers have almost lost their calluses. He does it out of love for music and not because he gets much money from it. Sometimes people throw him a few coins or maybe a bill, but most walk right past him without giving anything at all. His wife left him many years ago, and now he lives alone in his small apartment that he shares with his cat. Every morning, he wakes up before sunrise, feeds the cat, combs his unkempt hair, and puts on his favorite worn-out jeans and a shirt that has seen better days. Then he grabs his guitar and heads out into the bustling city center. He has been doing this every day for 17 years. At first, other musicians criticized him for always playing the same song, but over time, everyone forgot about him and no one paid any attention anymore. Many passersby didn't even know how talented this man was. And if they did, they probably wouldn't care. The old man knew he wasn't getting any younger and that one day soon, he wouldn't be able to get out of bed anymore. Still, he loved playing his guitar. It made him happy and gave him a sense of purpose, even if no one listened. One day, however, everything changed when a man sat down on the ground across from him. The old man was initially surprised because usually people just walk by without stopping. But then he saw that it was just a young boy who was staring at him intently. He continued playing, hoping to attract a few listeners. But the boy didn't seem interested in listening to the song. Instead, he kept looking at the guitar in the old man's hands. After the old man finished the last note, the boy hesitantly approached him and asked, "How much do you want for that guitar?" Startled by the sudden question, the old man responded, "I'm sorry, what did you say?" The boy repeated his question, but the old man still pretended not to understand. "Are you deaf?" the boy asked angrily. The old man finally understood that the boy wanted to buy his guitar, and he thought to himself, "Why does he want to buy my guitar?" He knew very well that the boy's parents probably wouldn't spend a single dollar on him and that he worked hard to earn every penny. He could tell that the boy was serious and that he really wanted the guitar. So he replied, "You want to buy my guitar? Okay, I'll sell it to you for $200. The boy immediately began rummaging through his pockets to find the money, but he quickly realized he didn't have that much cash on him. "I don't have that much money," he said dejectedly. The old man felt a pang of sympathy for the boy, but he needed the money. Every day, he used the money he earned to buy food and pay for his electricity and water bills. If he didn't earn anything that day, he went to bed hungry. The old man told the boy, "Listen, I need that money to buy food for myself and my cat. If you can't pay me $200, I won't sell you the guitar." The boy looked disappointed, so the old man added, "If you work for me for 2 weeks, I'll give you the guitar for free." "Deal," the boy hesitated, then nodded his head slowly. The next day, the boy brought the old man breakfast and sat next to him during performances, occasionally strumming the guitar himself. The old man taught him how to hold the pick and how to make chords. But the boy wasn't very talented, and after a week, the old man felt sorry for him. "Don't worry, I'll give you the guitar anyway," he said. The boy couldn't believe his ears. He hugged the old man tightly and thanked him profusely. But the old man stopped him. "Wait, I have a question for you." The boy nodded obediently. "Why do you want to buy my guitar?" he asked. The boy looked down at his feet. "Because I want to become a musician like you. I love watching you play," he admitted shyly. The old man thought to himself, "This reminds me of when I was young and full of dreams. I also wanted to become a great musician." He looked at the boy and realized that he saw himself in the child's eyes. That day, the old man decided to give the boy his only guitar. He was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As he watched the boy walk away with his guitar, he smiled knowingly. Over the years, the old man continued to play his songs in the street, even though sometimes he had to go hungry because he gave most of his earnings to the boy, so he could buy new strings and learn more songs. But as time passed, the old man started feeling unwell more often. He was getting too old for such a tough life. However, the old man never regretted his decision to give away his guitar. One day, while walking through the park, he heard a familiar tune coming from a cafe. He stopped outside to listen closely and realized it was the same song he had taught the boy all those years ago. Suddenly, the cafe door opened and the radio host came out. She was holding two microphones and smiling brightly. And now we're back with another hit from the brilliant young singer, Alex Carter. This guy is just 24 years old and already topping the charts with his new album, she announced enthusiastically. The old man couldn't believe his ears. Alex Carter, that's the boy, he thought excitedly. But why does he use a different name? The old man leaned closer to the wall and tried to listen in on their conversation. Just then, the radio host turned the volume up and the entire cafe erupted in applause. As the music filled the street, the old man felt a lump in his throat and tears pricking his eyes. The boy, now a famous singer, had made it. The old man's heart swelled with pride and emotion. He stood there for a long time, listening to the song that had become a hit. The old man couldn't stop smiling. Finally, someone had discovered the boy's talent. Now he would have a chance at a decent life. The old man hurried home, eager to share the good news with his beloved cat. A few days later, the old man received a mysterious letter with a picture of a guitar on it. He carefully opened the envelope and found a ticket to a concert with a note, "See you soon." The old man was puzzled but intrigued. What did it mean? Was it some kind of joke? But then he remembered the radio host talking about Alex Carter's upcoming concert. Could it be the same? On the day of the concert, the old man got dressed in his best clothes, which meant putting on a clean shirt and combing his graying hair. Then he took the subway to the venue. It was a large stadium filled with thousands of people. The old man sat down among the crowd and waited patiently for the show to begin. Suddenly, the lights dimmed and the audience burst into loud cheers. The singer appeared on stage to enthusiastic applause. The old man watched him intently, excitement bubbling inside him. The boy was no longer skinny or scrawny. Now he exuded charisma and confidence. He was dressed in a tailored suit that accentuated his slim figure. As the concert progressed, the singer suddenly stopped singing and addressed the crowd. "I have a story to tell you," he said mysteriously. Everyone fell silent, hanging on his every word. "It's about a man named Samuel, who was a street musician. He was very talented and played the guitar beautifully. I used to watch him perform every day, and he inspired me to become a musician myself. Without him, I wouldn't be standing here today. He taught me the basics of music and showed me that it doesn't matter where you start in life, only that you follow your dreams." Alex shared emotionally. At this point, the old man's heart pounded and his eyes filled with tears. "What? Is he talking about me?" He wondered in disbelief. Alex continued, "One day, Mr. Samuel gave me his guitar, the one he had played for years. It was a gift to help me pursue my music career. Even though I was just a kid, I promised myself that I would never forget his kindness. He believed in me when no one else did, and I will be forever grateful to him." The singer paused, his voice choked with emotion. "Today, I want to invite him onto the stage. It's the least I can do to thank him for everything he's done for me," Alex exclaimed. The audience applauded wildly, and the old man found himself swept up in the moment, tears streaming down his face. He stood up hesitantly and walked towards the stage. As he stepped into the bright light, thousands of eyes turned to him, and the crowd erupted in cheers. Alex handed him a brand new guitar and said, "Mr. Samuel, this is for you." The old man's hands trembled as he took the guitar. Overwhelmed with emotion, he managed to stammer out, "Thank you," and the crowd applauded again. At that moment, the old man realized that his greatest dream had come true. It wasn't about fame or fortune, but about seeing the boy succeed. He had given away his guitar all those years ago, but now a new one had come back to him. A dream he had once let go of had come full circle. The old man held back tears as he joined Alex on stage, and the audience cheered them both. Together they played a new song that they had recorded just for this performance. The old man's guitar skills were rusty, but the crowd didn't care. They cheered and sang along, celebrating the remarkable bond between these two musicians.